I'm in the trades.
Right.
And it was just basically talking about, yeah, they just go to trade school. And let me explain something about trade school. Trade school is a 4-year apprenticeship. You know, it's not as expensive as college, but you're going to school in the evening and you're working during the day. And it's like, depending on what trade you in, there's a checklist of so many things that you have to do hourly in order for you to get your journeyman's license right through the states, right? Some at the end of the 4 years, depending on the trade, you may have to take a test to pass to get your license or whatever, right? And then you could take that license across the country because it's the universal standard of how we do things and go out here and make money. And you hold on to that license for so many years, you get your master's license. And from that master's license, you could pull permits. Now, for people who think that tradesmen are just idiots or they just dummies holding hammers, banging nails in, it is so much more to it, right? So much more from the prospect of a job being developed from the engineers and all the contractors, people bidding the jobs, that whole front office of superintendents and owners of companies that look over these blueprints and drawings and order all the material, all the equipment, the mechanical equipment, and understand how everything works, how everything go together, how the HVAC and the plumbing, the pumps, all the different things, and how the electrical wiring, how all that stuff works. And then you get down on the level of the stuff being installed on the job. You got the guys who can read the drawings and know where to go to get all the information, and all these different trades finding problems and solving them and coordinating with each other. In a sense, the trade people, and it's not to take away from anybody in college, because the engineers and all that, typically they got a college background. They went to college to become engineers. We're working together. It's not, you can't have one without the other, right?
Right.
But it's not a numbskull handkerchief head thing to do. You see what I'm saying? Because even that guy who you might think a handkerchief head, who's just holding the hammer, who's holding the screwdriver, who got the drill, that's where everybody started up the ladder and they learned. Right. You see what I'm saying? That's the apprenticeship coming in the door, learning, climbing the ladder, learning stuff, running jobs and working your way into the office, doing estimating, getting jobs for the company, and even becoming vice president or owner. So for people who think the trades is like some subpar thing, I challenge any of you to come out here and go 4-year trade school, work and go to school, and go out there and show me how subpar it is.
So I would say to that though, I don't know who came up with that.
That was just part of the argument.
Yeah, I know that's a part of the argument, but my thing is this: without those people in those trades, you're not gonna have no buildings, you're not gonna have no homes, you're not gonna have anything, because those are the people that are literally building the things that you operate out of. Secondly, what you just described was a master's program,
right?
Because a master's program is basically